I get a lot of messages asking if I'm a preacher. I'm not a preacher. I'm just a simple man. Years of raising cattle, being a good steward of the land, and trying to live right by it. There was a time I wore a suit and tie every day, serving others, chasing deadlines, doing my best to make a difference. But age has a way of humbling you. It reminds you that simplicity isn't a step backward, it's a return home. Like so many before me, I left the noise of the city in search of something more rewarding, more fulfilling, more real. These days, I do my best to be a good provider, a loving mate, and someone who listens when God speaks. God's been good to me over the years. That doesn't mean it's all been easy. There have been some deep valleys. But even in the darkness, when I never thought to ask, God extended his hand and showed me a way forward. I have family who cared for me deeply, who've seen me through my darkest times. Yes, I am filled with gratitude. I have climbed a few mountains in my time. Some I've had to crawl up. Some I've had to push through. And a few I've had to carry others up with me. Yeah. They say it's all about the journey, and I believe that's true. The journey has flavor, the losses, the triumphs, and everything in between. I wouldn't trade them for anything. Sure, there are a few days I'd like to take back, but haven't we all felt that way? It's our nature to survive. It's in our spirit to overcome. And it's in our faith to understand that if there's saving to be done, there's only one who can do it, and that's God. You can't just sit in a church pew and wait for miracles. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to press forward. You have to raise up, apply yourself, and make the best of what God gives you. Yes, every single day. And when you do that, when you give your best in faith, the blessings begin to pour in. You start to feel the grace that carries you through the valleys and lifts you to the mountaintops. Uh, we all make choices, and some of them aren't the best. But those mistakes don't define us. They refine us. They mark where we came from, not where we're going. I've learned that God doesn't waste pain. He turns it into purpose. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. Psalms 23, 1 through 3. That's not just poetry, my friends. That's life. Every pasture, every storm, every still water has its seasons. And when I look back, I see how many times God's hand was guiding me. even when I thought I was lost. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Romans 8:28. So I rise each morning thankful for the chance to try again, to do better, to love deeper, to walk humbly with the Lord. Let us not be weary in well-doings, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Galatians 6:9. I'm not a preacher, friends. I'm just an old buck who's seen enough to know. God's grace is real. His mercy is endless. His timing is perfect.